Well, excuse my floor, but I've got my production boards, my first ones for RGB touch. They're the touch panels, they're the LED panels. 50 of each. Is it 50? I think so. Quantity 50. Yep. So there's those and the stencils. I always open when I get them and check them. They're all good. They put the etched fiducials on, which is great. Always nice when they remember to do that, considering I pay for it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get these set up on the pick and place. LED boards, they were already set up, but I need to modify the file because there's some parts that were on there, the connectors for the speaker and battery, that they're not there anymore. They're now on the touch panel, and so haven't actually set up the touch panel, but I'll do that. My new feeders that I bought, that I ordered from China, they are on their way already. They shipped yesterday through DHL, going through an agent though, so it might add an extra couple of days, but I might have them this coming week. I kind of need them. There are 2 feeders on there I need to be able to do these ones, because or at least one feeder. The Touch ICs require a 12mm feeder. I don't have one spare at the moment, and the ones that I've got, every time I switch some parts on them, I lose parts from the tape, and they're expensive parts, so I don't want to do that. So that's one of the reasons I got new feeders. So hopefully I'll be able to be in a position where I can manufacture these in the next week or so. Not that I'm going to just jump in and manufacture them all. I still haven't made much progress on the firmware, but that's okay. I've been working on other things like TinyWatch firmware and Rufo Master Pro firmware. I'm actually doing okay with firmware at the moment. I mean, not okay in terms of shipping anything, but okay in terms of just getting stuff done and progressing, which is good. So that's pretty exciting. I'm happy with that. So more work on the case. I've still got everything left where it was. That's okay. I mentioned that I mounted this. I have to mount the solenoid, but I've added the 12-volt solenoid. I've also got 24-volt solenoids. I was going to hook the 24-volt ones up to, yes, I've got this open again, up to the controller. You can apparently put it on the extruder ports, so you can make the air turn on and off when the spindle turns on and off. But that requires a firmware update and some changes. So instead, for the moment, I've just put it on the switch using the 12 volts. So I've got the 12 volts that was there before, the 2 of them, they're both, one's now going to here, which is going to the lighting. The lighting is shared now, and the other one goes through to the switch. So I can now, if I turn this on, turn on air, and I can turn it off. So I did that just for now, which is just easier. So I need to shorten this cable, the one coming in from the back, and work out how I'm going to mount the solenoid. So I need to do that. I've got back panels on here now. I was going to cut up the acrylic that was on the back to make it fit, but instead I just printed some more panels just in PLA. That way if I do any more expansion, I can just pull off one panel and replace it with a different thing. And then this one here just clips into the side as a brace for this. So yeah, and I'm just printing a couple more shelves, drawers. This one's not supposed to be there. I've got another one coming for that spot, and I've got a big one coming in for here. Tool drawers, and these are the back bits that I put on. I don't want to pull that off the wires. I haven't until I cable wire. But these back things here, as you can see, they cover up the back to not let anything come in. The side will have a panel, and then I've got these gullies in them. I'm not sure if you can see. There you go. These gullies here, they are for LED strips. So I'm going to extend the LED lighting that finishes here. I'm going to solder some wires on, pull them in here, take them down, and then solder them onto, there's 3 gullies, but I might just start with one down the middle, an LED strip in there, and that'll give me lighting inside the drawers. So when I pull a drawer out, I get one of them out with my hand, it'll be lit from behind, so I'll be able to see. And that's the plan. I mean, right now it's open, but if that was closed off, it's quite dark in here. So yeah, this is all open again, but this is these last touches. The other thing I can do is, with this switch, I can put a second solenoid on here that I could do mist as well. So this actually has the 2 connections, one for mist and one for air. If I plumb up some type of mist system, that could also go through the other solenoid. So I have 2 solenoids mounted. But yeah, that's for another day. Okay, see ya.